This weekend, us city folk can get a taste of farm life. Open Farm Days is designed to help people understand what life is like for those who grow our food as farmers open up their operations to the public. Laurie Williamson from Ag for Life and Rachel Herbert from Trails and Beef are here with a few items that are produced at local farms. Welcome to both of you and welcome back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's start with an overview. What are Open Farm Days?
So Open Farm Days is an event that's taking place this Saturday and Sunday. It's a province-wide initiative that is going on that opens the doors to the public. We have over 60 farms that are participating, opening their doors to the public for visitors to come and learn a little bit about behind the scenes and what's going on in rural and agricultural life.
Okay, so again, getting the people who may have a bit of a disconnect when it comes to where the food is actually coming from to see firsthand what's going on.
Absolutely, and it's a little bit more as well. It's, you know, even for those of us that do know where our food comes from, there's an opportunity to learn about different products. So, you know, learning about, you know, the Saskatoon berries or different berries and how they're harvested and processed. It's really quite interesting to go. So there's two portions to the event. On the Saturday, there's a culinary portion that brings chefs together. So local food, the great fresh foods. And then the Sunday is the 24th, where the farms are open and you can visit.
Okay, now Rachel, you participated last year and in years before. Tell us about what the public's experience and interaction was like with you.
Oh, it was a really fun day. We raised grass-fed beef, so from birth to the butcher, our family is involved 365 days a year in getting the beef to people's plates. Last year it was a great chance for people to come out and actually see the land, see the cattle, and meet our family who does the work. There was kids running around with our kids. My 5-year-old son was touring people and got a thank you letter from the kids. Probably the most significant part for me was at the end of the day, I heard that a 9-year-old girl had gone into our chicken house and learned that eggs came from a chicken.
Whoa.
Her mind was blown.
Right.
So for me, if that's the only thing that we accomplish in a day, it's big. Connecting people with their food.
Okay, a great experience for the whole family. It really sounds good to get your kids in there early so they understand. Let's talk about some of the products that you brought with you today. Some of these are from Trails End. You want to take us through?
Today I brought some short ribs and some stew meat. It's all grass-fed and grass-finished, so that means that our animals are free-range every day of their lives, only consuming what cows were meant to eat, which is grass and hay during the winter. And we're involved, like I said, from raising the cattle from birth to the day that we take them to the butcher, and then we actually get to meet and shake the hands of the people who take the beef home to fill their freezers. And it feels really good to know exactly where the food goes and that we're invested in every stage of it.
Okay, and Laurie, there's a whole bunch of products here, so tell us about some of those.
There are. Well, we've got farms that are participating this weekend all across the province.
Right.
So if you go onto the website, albertafarmdays.com, you'll see some maps with some different areas, some different clusters throughout the province. So this is a little example of if you were heading out from Calgary and you wanted to hit 2 or 3 farms. Fallen Timber Meadery, which is out near Water Valley, they have an amazing operation where you can go and learn about, you know, the bees and the honeys and some of the meads, and they've got some beer and what they're doing out there. So we've got some samples from there. And from there, you could head on over to the Solstice Berry Farm where they've got the Saskatoons, and they've got an amazing selection of the jams and jellies and all of the food that's processed from their berries. And on Sunday, it's actually their last day for the season, so they will go through and you can participate in some of the final harvesting of the berries, and they'll take you behind the scenes and teach you a little bit about the processing. So those are a couple of the samples of some of the products that you'll see. There's more traditional farms as well, where you can go out and do some grain tours, some field tours, and look at some of the equipment and the livestock. So it really depends on maybe what you want to see, and you can build your day that way.
Well, it runs the gamut. We'll put links and information up on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca. Again, Open Farm Days, farms all around the province, Saturday and Sunday. Thank you to the two of you for stopping by today.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us.